banna ha re yeng accounting banna jwale ke gopola hantle maobane ka class ya rona ya accounting re solver taba ya cash receipt journal right before we can even go into that you need to understand the table or go etsagala eng how opposed to a cash receipt journal. You need to understand that table. Now, the table is in the following format. Let's say, for example, this is a cash receipt journal for perfect purchase. For December 2015. Suppose we have this cash receipt journal and we want to post to that journal perfect purchase for December 2015. Right. We're going to divide this into columns and rows. So let's have the first column, which will be this will be called the document number. So we have the document number. Again, accounting mark. How now guys accounting? Let's start drawing the day, the details. The folio number, but for grade 9 we will not deal with the folio number, is only for grade 9 and so on. The analysis of receipts. Analysis of receipts. Bank. Okay, on that. Current income. Again, the current income ya rona re bana le sundry account. What we call the sundry accounts. Okay, right. So this becomes the format of our cash receipt journal, right? And then how we divide here. Details. Corner to a sundry account. How we divide here this sundry account to the amount. How the amount to the folio number. The details. Alright, the amount you want divided because the amount to the rent like 500 rent 00 and so on. So this is something that you need to understand. Alright, and then let's get our choose. Lona le ska ba la wara lo. Ke sentse ne ke tlo le choose. So e re ke etse je. Ke tlo le choose. Lona le ska la wara. A re etse je. A re etse je. Analysis of receipts. Alright, the folio number, the details are the current income. I get? Right. Then day, details and so on. Right. How not so come on, Jama. One most important thing. This is the cash receipt. The first one. We have the name for purchase. This is number 2. And then we have the date. This is for December. This is number 3. And then we have cash receipt journal number 12, for example. This is number 4. And then we have the document number, which is your number 5. We can say that. Nobody can argue with us. Let me just try to draw up a line. And then we have the document number 5. We have day, which is number 6. We have the details, which is number 7. We have the folio, which is number 8. Analysis of receipts, which is number 9. We have the bank, which you will have your rents and number there, which is your number 10.
Into folio into folio.
Hey, on a folio number mona, on a folio number mo. Oh, sundry account. Ikha habit. If they say one A, I don't know. Like a summarized one, monarchy basic structure of a CPRJ. So money ki also fana fela got the information in number for the full detailed cash receipt journal okay so have a fila you folio number wena mo how to concern yona because it's not there for grade 8. We're not going to fill up the folio number. Even though we're not filling up the folio number for grade 8. We're only filling up the folio number for grade 9 and beyond. So for now, we're not about the basic structure of a CPRJ journal. Our poster is so. On a folio number mona, on a folio number hapeka sundry account. This is very important. Very, very important. Right, renali number 11 in the current income. And then renali number 12 in our sundry account. Renali number 13 in the amount. Renali number 14 in the folio number. Renali number 15 in your details. Renali, let me just try to do this. I give very good in terms of the structuring and complete whatever. And then in here, right. Kamona ka ho amount. Kamona ka ho amount. Ya rona kamo. Ka ho in fact ka ho bank. Renali number 16. Kamo chelete di kenang ka ting kamo. Number 17. Number 17. Lega ho amount. Renali 16 and 70.
CRJ amount.
No, Kidia, I give a for bank statement ya motho. Lo motho na o kintse tšhelete wa etsa hala eng. So ha re se re kenya di tšhelete o tlo tseba hore na if motho ona o ile lo deposit ya tšhelete ka palo ka dima tšhelete in the form of a loan, then di tšhelete di kena ka kae o tlo tseba dintho tseo kaofela ha o se ho etsa hala eng ha re se re complete this CPJ. For now na banka wa etsa lang e tloe. No, now we just want you to know the basic format of a CRJ for grade 8. This is very important, Dinda. Very, very important. Right. So let us just try to have a quick revision of this. The first thing important is the heading. This is a cash receipt journal for perfect pouches for December 2015. Right, right about the cash receipt journal. The poster we on. Kilibito for perfect pouches. Libito lo le le date December 2015. Two things are very important more. The name of the company or whatever the business there is, perfect pouches, ki cash receipt journal yani December 2015. All right. And then the other thing important ki CRJ number. This is a cash receipt journal number 12. Right. And then ke eng hape e re bolelwang mono tlamile re tsebe gore okay the document number tlamile re tsebe gore this was a document number this tlamile re tsebe the day maybe when the transaction took place or whatever there is tlamile re tsebe the details ke mang motho ona ana kenya tšhelete ka pantsha tšhelete or whatever tlamile re mo tsebe di details tsa motho. Right, renale the folio number, we're not going to talk about that, you are in grade 8. And then renale the analysis of receipts. Jwale re checka di receipts tsa rona hore na eng ke eng ho etsahetseng in the transactions, and then in what is that we are analyzing a receipt. Ho tswile bokae wa kena bokae mang a etsa eng and all that. And then mona ke banka mo maybe re le ga ya ga lo kenya tšhelete bankeng kapa re le ga kadima tšhelete bankeng in the form of a loan, and then how much was that money which we found from the bank. And then re na le the current income, which is what now maybe the amount wena the owner of the business we investing in the business. Again, this is the current income. However, that current income is it can be the amount that the business has for now. Again, kapa that current amount, maybe the amount maybe now we in order to start up your business or something. But we will fill up all this when we have a detailed, clear, descriptive information that comes from a source, a CRJ source, whoever. And then you will understand the current amount the current income. And then we have the sundry account. In the sundry account, it is divided into three. Inali the amount, inali the folio number, inali the details. This is the sundry account. And then we are writing those details in these number indications that we have. This is a basic CRJ that we are going to use for grade 8. Right. Be that as it may, the first thing important in number 1, the name of the subsidiary journal. What is this subsidiary journal? It is a cash receipt journal. Secondly, the name of the business. The name of the business is Perfect Pouches. And then number 3, the month and the year relating to the transaction. The year and the date. The month is December and the year is 2015. They are what now? They are relating to the transaction that took place during that month and year. And then number 4, the journal reference number. Number 4, this is what we call the journal reference number. And then in that case, CRJ for cash receipt journal. Again, and then 12 for the 12th month. Come on, 12 the month December. So this 12 is the 12th month, not the number of the CRJ. It doesn't necessarily mean this is the cash receipt journal number 12. It tells you the month. This is a cash receipt journal for December, the month of December. All right. And then number 5, the number of the source document used. So this is the source, the number of the source document used. And then number 6 here is the date when the cash was received. The date when the cash was received. And then number 7, who paid the cash to the business. The details of the person who paid cash to the business. And then number 8 is the folio number of the debtor involved. The folio number of the debtor involved only used in grade 9. We only use the folio number for grade 9. But what is this folio? The folio number is what now? Is now the number of the debtor involved. Again, the folio number of the debtor involved. So it is a number. And then number 9, the cash received for each individual transaction in the analysis of receipts. So number 9, it's very, very important because this is the cash received for each individual transaction. So for every individual transaction that happened or transpired, we will record that under the analysis of receipts. For every individual, again, for every transaction that has transpired, and then we will record that under the analysis of receipts. So come on, Tomang, we are recording information for every individual who did what now, who gave money to the business. All right, and then number 10, the amount of money paid into the bank account. The amount of money paid into the bank account at the end of each day, which is the total of all receipts above it. So come on, Chairman. At the end of the day, we are counting the money that has been paid into the account, okay? And then we are depositing that money into the account that we have. Because we are saying number 10, the amount of money paid into the bank account at the end of each day. At the end of each day, which is the total of all the receipts. The total of all the receipts. And the analysis of receipts for every individual who paid with cash into the business. At the end of the day, we are collecting all those receipts again, which is the total amount of money. Remember, the receipts are the monies that the business had been able to generate again. And then we are doing what now? We are taking all those receipts, which is all the total amount of money that we have been able to make in a day, and we are depositing money into the bank account. In total. In total. Na ana shoprite ka reka ka 10 rand. Be wa ka nga 10 rand yo ba efe motho wa 120 ke. Ba ba la tan chelete. Ba ba la tan chelete ba nke. G4S. Ba G4S. Na ana nka batla mo fa 10 rand. O mo le na tla tola ta 10 rand. So re emela in shopo pila re tseba go shopo ya kwalo again re counter all the total receipts, the analysis of receipts, and then we are adding all that total amount of money, and then re neya motho wa G4S, then we will deposit it into a bank account for that day. For that day.
Shoprite sana linked G4S into Shoprite e ka khona ho ye G4S o re e tsiwa Shoprite na tšhelete ka e tlo tsiba jwa
communication communication
da communication
akere di business di sebetsa jwa maybe every 2 hours ba cash up a re tsemhlala Shoprite every hour kapa every 2 hour ba cash up ba etsetsa for eng. How ka bana le batho ba kenang ba ditsotsi, because hangata ha o le busy o tlo bona ba cash up maybe every 30 minutes, because ha o le busy tšhelete ya kena ene tlamele ba cash up maybe every 30 minutes, because ha ba sa etse jwalo ha business is slow ba kgona go catch up maybe every hour kapa every 2 hour, because ba etse tšhelete ngata during the first 10 minutes kapa 20 minutes. But ha o le busy nako dia fluctuate. How the busy ba catch up maybe every 30 minutes ba catch up. Tšhelete ya tsamaya lo kwallwa ka no ha e tswa tilling e lo kenywa ka hara safe akere batho ba ne bona ha ba fika ba fetela kae safe banka safe ba tsamaya ho ka tswa fela na ba sia e nngwe kapa jwang ha ke tsebe mara banka tšhelete ena yona bole e kenya motšhining ha ba e bale lo e bala e tla balwa ke eng ke motšhini e tla balwa ke motšhini ke rona di-software engineer ke rona re dumellang motšhini o kgone ho bala tšhelete eno Shoprite Vandaga maybe ba entse 500,000 because batho bale ba etsa tšhelete bale ba bapaleng ba etsa tšhelete batho bano e serious ha ka tebe ba fa batho di-cent ba o fe bo 3,000 mara ba etsa tšhelete serious ka letsatsi ka nako o strafeile tilling mono ntate matswana o pa nako ga o ha ba ka etang ntate ba o fa cent ba o fe cent o mong customer ga ya o cheata mo le engwe ya rwakana ko ke ntate ne tlamele ba fa batho tšhelete tse beteng mara he re tla reng ha ona ntho re tla e bua ne re bua fela ka the analysis of receipts right, which is what now the amount of money that the business had been able to generate for that day, and then at the end of the day we are adding the total analysis of receipts and then we are depositing that into the bank account of the business. Aye, Jesus. And then number 11, renale cash received from the services rendered. Only the totals banked each day. Now we mamele current income number 11. We are saying into this is the cash received for services rendered. Only the totals are banked each day. Record amount current income. And then renale number 12. For accounts other than those specifically listed in the columns in the CRJ. Ikai number 12. Okay. Sundry accounts. These are what now? This is for the accounts other than those specifically listed in the columns in the CRJ. The record sundry accounts. This is for accounts other than those specifically listed in the columns in the CRJ. And then number 13. Number 13 in the sundry amount received. The sundry amount received. And then number 14, which is the folio number. The folio number of the account involved in the general ledger, which is entered after posting as a cross reference. Now remember it's a 14, I hope you say this again. The folio number is not there for grade 8. Then number 15, in the details, the relevant general ledger account, e.g. kamona kibodi, rent income, capital, and so on. Do you remember last thing nalwena rebuile ka general ledger? Oh, kuna rebuile ka general ledger. Jona we. Khotso ntso o bona rebuile ka general ledger. Right. And then area number 16, the total of all the amounts in each column. The total of the amounts in each column. Total amount za bank, total amount za sundry account. Okay? And then lastly to 17. 17 get the folio number of the account involved in the general ledger. I don't think we are going to work with that, but when time is right, I think we will look into that. Kaka sebale tinje batho ba na bona ke na koma. Nsebele na ko ntate. E ka ngana kwa lona e. Ke 5 ai khona ba ne ka ngana kwa lona e chai. Na kwa lona e ka re chai.